Hello, my name is Emily. Today, I'd just like to share a little of my thoughts with you. Today, I'm thinking about if God has called you out. And if God has called you out, if He has asked you to step out to do something for His kingdom, there will be a time of the desert. You can remember Jesus, after being baptized, He went into the desert. If we don't go to Jesus, let's go to the Jews, the Israelites. They were taken into the desert, into the wilderness, to be sharpened so that they could be able to face the giants. You can actually read it in Exodus, where Jesus actually said, if I take these Israelites by the direct route, then they will face the Philistines and they will be cowed and they would not agree to do what they're supposed to do. But if I take them through the longer route and they learn the ways of war, then they'll be able to face the giants. And we are all called to face the giants. Well, I remember my calling came in 2018, and all the times till today, I've been in the desert. And the thing is, 2018 was a brilliant year. That is the year I learned about the courts of heaven. And I learned about the courts of heaven from my very loving sister, Claire. And she told me about how we could ascend and take our cases. Instead of doing our cases here and praying, oh God, we need. She told me, no. Go to court and tell God, these are the issues, this is not right, this, you give me a judgment. And we practiced. More about the courts on my next video. But we practiced, and let me tell you, one brilliant thing that came out of this is I actually saw evidence of it. Because I was there saying, okay, God, we're going to try this. It's not something I've ever tried before, but let's try this. And as I tried it, He showed me a good friend of mine and her husband, Doreen Muhereza and Patrick. And he showed them to me outside this brilliant White House. They were speaking to me. The colors were so brilliant. I don't know. The colors in heaven are indescribable. They're so brilliant that you cannot say it's blue. You're like, that is not blue. That's something else. But it was a brilliant White House. They were standing together in this outfit and then were speaking on things about marriage. And I came out of it and I was like, okay, why was I thinking about that? A few weeks down the road, as we are in church, I hear that Doreen and Patrick are being commissioned to start their own church. And they did start the Vive Church. And I'm telling you, that reminded me of the vision I had. And I actually told Doreen, I actually saw you in this process, because she was actually wearing the outfit I had seen her in. And I was like, I saw you here. And we were discussing, and I told her, do not forget your ministry in marriages, because God is so sold out on that idea that you have. To carry it on. A few months down the road, 2018 is coming to an end, and God tells me, you're done at your work. He used a very good friend of mine, Cynthia Nyamai, my friend and my prophet, and told her, you tell Emily. And she told me, Emily, you're done. You've prayed in that place. You've held a life group in that place. You've done so many things in that place. You've left a warmth. You're done. God is calling you somewhere else. But I was like, okay, God, you're calling me somewhere else. Where? You're calling me somewhere else. What will I do for money? I had all these questions. So I go back to Cynthia. And she told me, Emily, remember Abraham? God called him out and told him, go. Then I will show you. He did not say, I will show you so that you go. He said, go. I was like, okay, this is scary. Yes, guys, the desert is scary. But anyway, let me obey. But before I obey, let me seek the word. And God said, oh, you're still asking. Go to Ezekiel 3. And if you read the whole of Ezekiel 3, it's talking about calling you the prophet, calling you the watchman, telling you the responsibilities you have towards your fellow man and country. telling you how to do things and how to tell people, so that if you get a word of knowledge about someone and you keep silent and quiet when you know it will lead to their ruin, God holds you accountable for that. So I was like, okay, God, I hear you loud and clear. I'm leaving. So I left. And everything went silent. I started asking God, okay, twiddling my thumbs, what am I supposed to do? And God is like, yes, this is a time for you to get to know me. The time in the desert is for you to know, first of all, your mission, and to know, second of all, your Father. Know his heart. Know what he's calling you out to do. And I'm telling you, it has been a time of getting to know my Father, knowing how he holds and knowing how he holds me in his heart, how he loves me so much and thinks I'm amazing. But the process has been in me learning to rely completely on God for everything. Even when something is going wrong, my first source should be, okay, God, I don't understand this. What is going on? And he will show me what is going on, and he will show me how to pray about it. It has been a journey. I have learned so many things that I would like to share with you, things that you can use to make your journey with our Father, my Father, a brilliant and loving journey. Come along with me on this journey and let's find out about Father's love for us.